All right. Got freaky Rome the fuck out of here. Let's go crazy. I hate the stripes on my pants. Wait, hold on, let me do something real quick. So I don't want to change the helmet. I just want to change the face mask. Ah, fuck, I can't even change the number.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines.
Fuck freaky wrong, we live.
The number 12 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Oklahoma's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback and what a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still
nothing even happened, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
The Wolverines offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to...
Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. And a good, solid pickup there.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
The Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Love seeing these early season.
Why does he not catch the ball?
Matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David.
Oh my God!
You know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time.
Bro, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
And they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so.
Fucking kidding me, dog.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think...
Oh, yeah, need that. Come on, Fred Rico.
Now willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
Oh, come on.
With the back.
Come on.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's
going
we on the
touchdown, Michigan.
luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5.
Wow. Bam.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins.
Good shit.
Just flat and missed it. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Damn it. Okay, we got him.
Boom!
Boom!
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Knight.
No, when they gave him that first.
The 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Hendricks.
Bro, we can't even get a fucking tackle.
Pick up as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners are on the move. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
How did he get through that, bro? Y'all are sick.
At all on that play. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on third down to avoid doing it again.
Here we go.
Comes the heat.
Let's go.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces. They force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass.
Oh my God. Why would he jump to catch that pass? What the fuck is this game doing? I have not missed this shit.
They just don't, okay?
Thought I did. I'd have not
That's
missed it.
what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
The
You could tell
blitz.
he was
He's
catching the
flat-footed.
football.
Can't
He
run
was
with him.
gonna put
But he's got to jump.
to make sure
Why?
he could think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Why is he jumping for the ball? Why is anyone jumping for the ball?
They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
Snagged in the middle. It's Mark. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here's a heat.
I can't even. Holy shit.
Got some room to run. Finally,
I couldn't even. This game's sick, bro. I can't even. So I can't jump to get that pass. Holy moly, guacamole.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable. But
Not a sack. That's not a pick. Let's go, Metcalf. I was about to fucking say. What's better than a selfie on DB?
So you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly
It's better than a selfie on DB. What you talking about?
Eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic with his feet.
How did he get to me, bro? This game's so stupid.
First down marker there saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Wolverines are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bell. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The short hand, it's Johnson. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
That's caught. It's Johnson.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there and take the positive yards and never complain.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Wolverines come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Rides the back and leaves him. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
How did they just...
Swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Underwood. And they can't
How the fuck, bro?
Pass on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy.
How the fuck?
And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in.
They stay doing dumb shit on this game.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here's a fumble.
And I can't pick up the ball. I was about to goddamn say. Get up out of there, you know. Get up out of there, you know.
Touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Getting set for the point after.
I'm at home. How am I?
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6.
Yep, I know.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now. And any updates, you'll see in here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. got it in the middle. It's Hendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover. Pick up the first.
Right? Next text she sent me, I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes. She goes, "You so fine."
He's so stupid, bro.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Sure, that's cool too.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going to take a shot.
You won't let me jump to catch the pick.
He just brought some serious energy.
But you allow this. All right, bro.
Getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
The backup quarterback came in and did that.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some
And of course, the kicker made it that game.
It is good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
From inside his own 10, he's on the loose. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground.
Yeah, you're going to run that bit, dude.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Let's go, Blue.
To the air, it's Underwood. Gets it out fast. Man, he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Oh, there's nobody there. Come on, Belliante. Come on, Belliante. Spin move.
Turning it on. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Go, Blue. What time that game start? I gotta get in the shower and get ready, man.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Quick work on that scoring drive.
No, Maddie don't mean that shit. That means national championship, bitch.
Finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff
Second, 30 yard.
busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here the Oklahoma offense. Looking downfield on first down. He'll heave it deep. And they can't make the connection.
But they made me jump past. I couldn't even. Oh, go.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Quarterback showing you his toughness there. He was in the pocket. He knew he was going to get hit, and still he delivers a strike.
And the Sooners will send out the punt unit.
Why are you playing that?
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up, great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone. But that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Ball changes hands and the offense finds themselves backed up inside their own 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He's got him. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Finds his man. It's Morgan. At the 40, there he goes. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get enough. To take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down.
Let's go, Blue.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Tight coverage there. Did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's insane how that
Looks
works.
as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And I get pushed back. Man, kiss my ass, bro.
And big-time play by this defensive line. Setting the line of scrimmage, getting the stop, forcing the 4th down now. I think I got a pretty good idea.
Touchdown, Wolverine! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense in 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside.
Boom!
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Gonna run it. It's nice. Finds a little space.
Oh, God.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quickly out to the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Caught over the middle. It's Hendricks.
Why is my linebacker already falling?
Move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct.
There he goes.
Okay, cool.
And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Let's see. Let's see.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
It's just the price I pay. Destiny.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air, it's Hawkins.
Jerome Moore, fuck that song up.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him.
Bro!
This is the guy.
All right.
Touchdown Sooners! A great catch and run for 6.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out.
Bro, what the fuck?
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3.
This video game is
We've got our
very
eye on this
unserious,
one
bro.
and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one, Kevin? He's loose.
This video game is so unserious,
And
bro.
he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I
Like,
don't
what the fuck, bro?
The breakdown, it makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own
Surprised he ain't fumbled the way y'all
He was
fucking.
looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some...
Why the fuck can that guy do that?
And he knew exactly
Where's my
where
speed?
to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He did it again. Who the fuck is this guy?
And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Oh, they gave them a fucking time. Oh my god, bro. This game sucks.
Myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this, This week, you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Got a man. It's Sategna.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Oh, what a
Somebody who can't throw.
And they are finding some
A receiver just bounces off of a linebacker.
The 25. The Sooners in the hurry up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Slings it downfield. Intercepted to stop the threat. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores,
Nations of Michigan over the weekend. We discussed that. Anthony Simpson's wild allegations.
Back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Locked On
This
Wolverines.
drive will start from the
Daily podcast
19-yard
on the
line.
Michigan Wolverines. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team
Leaves it with the
every
back.
day.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of
Locked On
scrimmage,
Wolverines
but no more
podcast,
than
part
that.
of the Locked On Podcast
Didn't get
Network.
much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Podcast Network. Here I say the whole publisher of Wolverines Wire. Through today's media group.
And
Thank you.
that is how we will wrap this one up. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity.
I don't want to hear you, bro. I forgot I hated Isaiah Holt.
Out of their opponent.
And those are fun.
Nigga weird, yeah. Yeah, we can't make that up. Cause I just fly.